This poem is about my hometown, Dallas, which I love dearly. Prairie yields. Where I'm from is hard to love. It's business-friendly, but not very kind. There isn't land, but real estate. There isn't work, but productivity. There's not a city, but a standard metropolitan statistical area. The river's not a river, but a FEMA map of flooding probabilities. Levees neatly wall the hidden channeled water. You'll find little God, but a bunch of big churches. You'll find little art, but some grand arts facilities. I'd leave, but I've been taught quite well. The opportunities away will never measure up to home. Our towers sparkle with merciless sun. This next is Adagio. It's based on Samuel Barber's Adagio for strings. We've all heard it, 911, when the children were murdered, etc. But Adagio. Barber's Adagio again. By means studied but still mysterious, it divines each sorrow, draws them all together as if into a chalice crystalline and clear, then shatters and spills everything as ascending pressure stops and sudden silence swallows and returns us purified, as themes are quietly reprised. Can the calm this time give us space to step deliberately toward peace or something like it? Or must we turn again and again to an orchestra stripped of wind and drum? We invented stillness just to keep ourselves from following the fall of everything. Even solid-seeming concrete creeps in time to form the faint smile of deflection. A marble rolls along the catenary grin. See, the light rain accentuates the cupping of the roadway's panels. Permanence is faith we make to keep a little sanity here where nothing ever fails to change. We engineer a little tolerance in joints and then proceed as if that guarantees a solid future. The world reclaims our architecture. The beauties abandon you. The abandonment may start with hair. The color leaves. The strands themselves flee in squadrons down the drain or cling to the tines of the comb. The eyes might well be next, changing shape, losing focus, requiring lenses or lasers or other augmentation too gruesome to consider. The ears will leave you too, repaying the sharp abuses of bands at maximum volume and the banshee screams of racing cars. Alas, restraint's a talent best learned late. The skin will stay, but you won't see it, camouflaged by creases, tags, and curious deposits of renegade fat and pigment. When muscle tone and joint strength join the absent attributes, you'll slump within your chair and wonder what became of you once fiercely vertical. When the last and greatest beauty goes, the boundless gift to recognize them all, you won't be there to know you will be gone. This one was written to commemorate the death of Mark Strand, one of my favorite poets. Stranded. I have abandoned almost everything but the poems. They come to mind like ice flowers on the small panes of glass that I've become, little windows of the broken hothouse, framing views of the vast, almost substanceless expanse of sky and time. Is there one help? Am I doing okay time-wise? Insurgencies. The first and fiercest impulse is annihilate them all, like mosquitoes bearing malaria or dengue fever. They, of course, might welcome martyrdom. They nurture a medieval language for the world inside themselves. It spills out like pathogens from the puncturing proboscis-like automatic rifles. Like Alexander, we would slash the knot and let the pieces fall as they fall. The end will film itself in charred, eviscerated bodies licked by stinging flies.